It's 6:52. Let's take a look at the stories we're following as you head out the door.
This morning, we begin with Way 31's Casey Albritton.
The Alabama Department of Transportation is temporarily stopping roadwork from happening over the 4th of July weekend. They say that the roadwork will not be done in construction sites, and also there will be no temporary lane closures along Alabama interstates, but you may still see some equipment on the side of the road, and speed limits still apply. This all begins today at noon and ends Sunday at midnight. Rodney.
A former pastor is behind bars in Lauderdale County. John Martin was the pastor at Lighthouse Baptist Church before resigning last week after confessing he sexually abused a now teenage boy. According to court documents, the teen says Martin touched his private parts while the boy was sleeping in a tent at Martin's home, and another incident happened on a bus while traveling out of town on an overnight trip. Martin is not allowed to have any contact with his victim or any minors. The Lauderdale County District Attorney's Office believes there may be more victims. Greg?
Thanks, Rodney. This morning, a heavily traveled intersection is open after construction crews ruptured a gas line in Huntsville. It happened at Whitesburg and Drake yesterday afternoon. Police shut down the intersection because of the leak. The leak is fixed, and now any delays in the area are because of street work, not the gas leak. This was Huntsville's second gas leak in 2 days.
Iran could be enriching more uranium for its nuclear program. Its president warned they will, quote, take the next step on Sunday. This week, Iran broke a uranium stockpile limitation set up by the 2015 nuclear deal. The country said it will increase its uranium closer to a weapons-grade level if Europe does not offer a deal.
An Ardmore man is recovering this morning after authorities say he shot himself while he was chasing a snake with a gun. The man had the gun, not the snake. It happened in Madison County on State Line Road. Bobo Volunteer Fire Chief Ronald Hurd said the man's gun apparently went off when it fell out of his holster. Deputies say he'll be okay.
The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights reports that a mass grave was discovered in the Syrian city of Raqqa. The agency says 200 bodies were recovered and are believed to be victims of ISIS. The gruesome discovery comes about 2.5 months after another mass grave was discovered containing 1,700 people. Alyssa.
The battle over a potential citizenship question on the U.S. Census appears to be over. The battle over that question is looking like it's now ended because the U.S. will print the 2020 census without the question. This comes after last week when the Supreme Court shot down the question from appearing on the questionnaire.
The Navy SEAL charged with murder for killing a wounded ISIS fighter in Iraq was acquitted. Edward Gallagher was found not guilty of all but one charge by a military jury. He could face time for posting photos with a dead war casualty.